So here we are in the garage at almost midnight, and I'm wondering why I said yes. Because this is a 2SI power supply, and these are notorious for being quite nasty, as you could probably tell. We already have some ickiness right here. It is still wet, even. This is not for me, this is for a friend who I've already advised to probably seek alternative means for powering a 2SI, because I've actually got such things like these Mac TX boards. I'm not sure where to get these, but CompGeek is actually fairly local to me, and he gave me a few of these. So I'll grab the parts for those and build one of those if I can't salvage this, but you know, for content and because I like pain, I'm going to open up this power supply and we're going to see just how bad these 2SI power supplies are. I've actually got another one here, and this one is also leaking, but nowhere near as bad as the other one. So yeah, let's get right into it. There we go, top comes off. And yeah, it's that little part. Okay, got our ground screw right here. Obviously, this goes without saying, but do not get in here if you do not know what you are doing. There are bad things everywhere in here, not including the leaky electrolyte that's coming out. So please do not mess around with this stuff if you have no idea what you are doing. Thankfully, this power supply is modular and that this comes out, because on too many of these older power supplies, this stuff is just soldered to the main board, so you can't easily get in here and get some of these screws out. So now what we are going to do is locate all the screws, of which I only think there are 2 at this end over here. So I'm going to get those out real quick. And these have not been powered for some time, so I'm confident that there are no evil voltages hiding in these caps. And there's one more screw, but it's really hard to see. There are a lot of electrolytics over here, which is why cap goo is kind of just seeping down the connector. Yeah, that can go over there. In fact, I've got vinegar. You can go in the vinegar. You should probably wear gloves for this. I'm not, but do as I say, not as I do. So at this point, we need to get this connector out of here. And thankfully, that should be not too difficult with some forceps or a pair of needle nose pliers. This should just come right out now. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna give that a once over. But here you can see, oh goody gracious, just all the disgustingness that just, ugh. Like, this is the normal color of the board over here, and you can see it's just turned this sickly color. So this might be too far gone at this point, but for the content, let's see what happens. These are only single layer boards, so if you had to bodge, it's probably not going to be too difficult to do. Probably should have taken a picture of that. But hey, we're taking a video, so it doesn't matter. Get some in here as well. This really should just get a vinegar bath, if I'm perfectly honest. This stuff smells absolutely vile, by the way. Annoyingly enough, you do have to get this daughter board off here. So, I guess let's decap all this stuff. Now, normally you don't have to worry about the big filter caps over here. Those tend to not go bad. So, yeah, I'm gonna get my solder sucker out and go to town on these and see what we get. For the final leg of this video, I think I'm gonna forego going on the tripod because, yeah, that's all the caps out. Well, at least the ones on this side. I did see another one over here. See another 2 over here, but I don't think those are as problematic. I will remove them later. But yeah, you can just see all the crustiness, and you probably need to reflow all of these joints because they all look a bit worse for wear. Coming over here, you can just see the absolute carnage that has happened here. I've seen worse. Shockingly, shockingly. Back in 2017, Ryan Garrett and I, person who should need no introduction if you've been here long enough, went to rescue a bunch of Macs in 2017, and among them was a stack of 2SIs, and they all were pretty bad. I would argue worse than this, and they made a full recovery. So, ew, disgusting. Here's that little daughter board that came out, and you can see the joints are looking a little crunchy, but we can fix that. Those black marks look kind of sus, but I think this will be okay too. Then here is one of those caps, and if I can zoom in a little bit, ugh, disgusting. So, very quickly, I'm gonna just have a little bit of fun here. Got another few caps over here. Yeah, sure. Let's get out the ESR meter, or LCR meter in this case, and just see what these guys come up as. So thanks to some friends for giving me some bucks for Christmas. I was able to get myself one of these. Pretty fancy. Might be a little bit overkill, but I'm going to put this little adapter in because I do not feel like getting the contacts in here dirty. And I'm going to fire this up. And the strip is negative. And these are supposed to be 2200 microfarad. Let's see what it gives me. Yeah, I don't know how to read ESR just yet, but I'll put it on ESR just for giggles. Oh no, that's really high. I mean, I don't know. I need to really dig into how to read what this meter gives off, but I do know high ESR is not very good, and that's fairly high. So, just for giggles, let's grab a normal capacitor. It is not in any way failing. This is a 447 microfarad 25 volt. Just go ahead and clip that on here. And yeah, that ESR is way lower. That's like 3 ohms. And we were reading like 300 on the other one. Let's double check that actually. Ooh, yeah, that's cooked. Let me turn off the light here real quick. Let's try the gnarly cap. 10 kiloohms, 1 microfarad. And this cap is rated 220 microfarad at 16 volts. Good lord. I don't have the caps on hand to repair this right now, and it's going to probably be a while because this is part of a bulk repair lot that I'm doing for a good friend of mine. So, this is kind of where the video ends. Just decapping. Well, I still have these, but I mean, this I can just do. I'm sorry for people who cringe at this method, but I do actually believe the science now. I have lifted only one pad doing this, so I believe in the method. And just like that, not a single lifted pad. I've actually tried to do this with my dual flush cutters and like twisting them, but unfortunately I lifted a pad doing that, but with sharp flush cutters. It's easy. But yeah, that is the video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see if this can make a full recovery. I'll have to tell my friend, kind of show him the pictures and see where he wants to go with it. But yeah, this is kind of an unintentional Macintosh video, and kind of a PSA that if you have a 2SI that you've sat on the shelf for many, many years, you should probably go get it out and make sure the power supply isn't slowly killing that poor machine. So till next time, I'll see you guys later.